Oh my god. YouTube fam, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Rawcast. Today, you have to excuse me, I'm just a little above the alcohol, blood content, legal shit, I'm sure. Anyway, what I want to talk about today, and it's by popular demand. There's been a lot of people asking me, Erica, are you going to talk about your big dick, little dick theory? And I wasn't going to talk about it because I am trying to, like, Raw Image Studio is really starting to pick up. And I did want to use this YouTube stuff for the company, and then I was going to, like, curb a lot of the things that I talked about and really curb how I talk about a lot of things. But at the same time, I am who the fuck I am, and that's what the fuck it is. Big dick, little dick theory. It is a theory that a friend and I came up with. Shanell Lede, Beaumont, Texas. What's up, girl? We have been best friends since high school. I think I got to Hampshire my sophomore year, and she was in her junior year. We just became friends, and we have been friends since then. I'm 30, and so she should be like 31. God damn, bitch, you getting old. God damn, fuck. Anyway, the theory goes like this. We feel that men act a certain way based on their appendage size, dick size. And for example, a big dick man is more carefree. Don't worry about little small shit. It is what the fuck it is. They're not really trying to compete a whole lot because they have really no big reason to compete. Getting their point across, they don't really give a fuck. They come in, say what they have to say, and bounce. A big dick man will come to your house and notice that your grass is too high and say, oh goddamn, bitch, you need to cut this shit, and keep it moving. However, a smaller size young man will come to your house and say, oh my god, your grass is too high. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna come here tomorrow and I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna... all that shit. Smaller guys, they worry about shit, like way more shit than what needs to be worried. A lot of times, you typically find these men in competition with women, particularly. They some of them, and this also has a lot to do with how you were brought up too, in some sense, but I'm stretching when I say this. But typically, you find a lot of little dick men who think that women are in opposition to the black man's plight, whereas bigger dick men, they done had some real good black women on their side because they've been putting it down. Smaller size men are they try to show out. They try to go over and beyond what it takes to make an impression because they need to. One of the biggest examples that I do give about this is professors. And I'm not going to mention any names here, but I have one professor who, and a lot of you guys know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I have one professor who gave me basically, I didn't turn in my work, and I'm wrong. I'm all the way wrong. I was going through a lot of shit. And really, since I've been here in Louisville, I've been really going through some serious situations. Being away from home and then being in Louisville. Being away from home and being in Louisville is two different situations to deal with. Those of you who have left home to come here know exactly what I'm talking about. In the midst of all this, I did have like a really bad semester, and in one unit, I didn't turn in hardly any work in one class. And what this guy did, he gave me an X. I had no idea what an X was. I assumed that he gave me an I. I had to make up that work like that next semester before it turned into an F. But an X is some beautiful shit. An X, it means get your work in before you motherfucking graduate. Now, according to the theory, that professor is swanging, like his shit got like carpet burns and shit, according to the theory. Meanwhile, I had another professor when I was an undergrad. It was a stats class, and this guy, The first of all, the class, it was a statistical analysis class, intro to stats for political science at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. That right there is some little dick shit all fucking day long. The exams were like you had 55 minutes for the fucking class. He gave you 30 minutes to answer 48 questions. Little dick shit. Then I had another professor who it was a theory of sociology. This motherfucker was Chinese, and he did all his upper level classes at motherfucking 8 o'clock. That was some little dick, basically like little dick shit. Like they always thinking that somebody's trying to get after them. Somebody's always trying to take advantage of them. I mean, I've seen some professors who would basically like just punk students, like for real, like you run around here talking to students any motherfucking kind of way. That's some little dick shit.